And that traffic shakes up everything, and that's up 2 places for me. I get a 2-for-1 special, and that is up into P7 for me. Hey guys, Stratos here. Welcome back to another banger video. And today, you see where we're at. We're at Qatar for 100 minutes of a championship race. We're in the LMP2s once again. Got the Stratos racing colorway. Y'all know what time it is. Without further ado, let's get into the race. We tuck in, we hold our speed, we hold our breath, and we prepare to go racing here at Lusail. And the last of these GT3 drivers round out that last turn. Green, 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 let's go racing. I get a pretty decent start. I'm able to at the very least hold position and challenge for a higher position off this race start. And disaster. As you see on the left, 2 cars taking each other out, somebody missing their braking point, locking up and taking somebody else with them, and that's disaster, and more or less the race over for both of those 2 cars involved. Luckily, we managed to get out of there in good form and cleanly. I think we gained a position too. Yeah, we gained 1. Under fire from P9 and Fuso. Starting to close the gap to Print up ahead in P7. And this is turning into a tried and true 3-man weave as I go about a 10th faster, but you see how close everybody is. Overextended on track limits ever so slightly there, and that's going to be 0.25 points out of either the 5 or 6 that they're going to give us for the entirety of this race. Already catching up to our first GT3 car. Can we get him before this braking zone? Thankfully so. The gravel at the end of these rumble strips leaves almost no room for error. Trent learning that firsthand. He has to go defensive, at least he tries to. But I'm gonna have it on the straightaway. And that is up into P7 for me if I can close this down in the braking zone. We look for it at the 100 board. Trent looks for it around the outside. He's able to keep his nose in there, and I'm not quite able to make this move stick. I'm now under fire badly from Manfuso right behind. He's gonna press the issue up the inside. He leaves the space, he gets through cleanly, and there's nothing I can do there. And now I'm already back into the fight for P7. And that traffic shakes up everything, and that's up 2 places for me. I get a 2-for-1 special, and that is up into P7 for me. There's no way I gained through there. Somebody else goes off. Be able to make it stick. That's up to P5 for me. Every single time I go through there, I gain. didn't though. And I almost paid for it dearly, costing us both of our races. But did not. We remain P5. Around that McLaren, around the outside, and even through the traffic, we're gaining. LMP3 up ahead. He's going to shake things up just a little bit. And the LMP2 up ahead is going to manage that traffic better. I'm going to get run off the road by that LMP3. I ran myself off the road. So much has happened. 33 laps in. P4. Everything we can do to hold this position now. Lose out yet another track limit point. Appreciate you for letting me through. Went off. Made a mistake up there. He gets caught up those slower cars, and that's going to give me a chance to get alongside. And I have the inside line. It's going to be up to me to hold him on that outside line. Lose a bit of downforce, unfortunately. Halfway over, give or take. So we both got a track limit there. Where I'm at? I'm trying to figure out where I got track limit. It feels like eternity because the lap is so short. You come out really, really close to a lap down. But, sorry. I flipped the Lamborghini. I I finally make my way past, and that is back up into P3. And let's see how long we can hold this podium position for. Yeah, the uncertainty like that, where you just slam on your brakes, that was panic, I'm sure of it. From that GT3. He must be new to the super class, I don't know. And my wing is knocked off! And I almost killed somebody else. But thanks to that McLaren. For that. That's gonna be all I can do to make it back to the pits and repair this immense damage to my car. And at this point, let's just throw in the fuel that we're gonna need. No point in having to go back in, so we'll take a longer pit stop, but we're gonna lose time either way. Really sucks that a lap car took us out of the race like that. It was going so well. You can see the frustration on my face. Yeah, it's there, 110%. But put our head down. We're gonna go out here, we're gonna finish this race, and I'm gonna try to claw my way back up to P5. And you're gonna see exactly what that takes. So now that all of our repairs are done, everything that we incurred from every little minor incident that we had, it's gonna take all we've got to pick up those sticks and bring this home. We're gonna have to be careful, at least for this first lap, because our tires ice cold. So as hard as I want to push, I can't. Especially not through there. If that last lap wasn't a lesson learned, I'm saying I don't know what is. That Lamborghini takes himself out. There was some minor suspension damage sprinkled in there too. You're gonna have to move that braking zone back just a little bit, especially with us carrying now a full load of fuel. I don't even know what I did. At least it was only a drive. Gotta take the penalty on the chin, keep going. That's what I did. Crossed over that line. That's not even the Lamborghini's fault. I just lost grip out there. I gotta back up that braking zone. So there's something internal in the car that won't let me do that anymore. Yeah, the suspension, it kicked back at me. The rear suspension. Yeah, there's something wrong there. It's not showing me in the game. Definitely something wrong there. We're gonna bring it home. Unfortunately, we aren't even on the lead lap, and we were fighting for a podium at one point. Heartbreak once again. Stratos Racing LMB2 squad. And a championship race at that. The team is happy about it. I'm not, because we were so much further up. But that's gonna do it for today's banger video. Not the race I wanted to give y'all, but it's the race that we ran today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. And of course, peace.